Happy Wednesday. Happy Mind Your Wednesday. So, I want to chat with you guys for a minute about being in a situation where it's uncomfortable, but it's not unbearable. Now, let me kind of tell you what I mean by that. So, last week, maybe a couple of weeks ago, I started having this pain or discomfort in my hip. I've had it before, so I kind of knew what it was, and I'm usually able to maneuver a little bit to adjust, and I usually feel better. So I did my kind of usual things. It would come and go, but then it kind of became a consistent type discomfort. It was uncomfortable, but still not unbearable. So I kind of let it go for a while and a few more days, and again tried my stretches, my exercises or whatever to make it feel better. It would come and go again, but then it come right back. Now I've gone to my chiropractor or gone to a chiropractor, my chiropractor for several years. So I kind of already knew what it was and that I needed to go get an adjustment. But I put it off. Kept putting it off. Again, the pain was uncomfortable, but it wasn't unbearable. I have a fairly high tolerance for pain, so I do, as I typically do, I push through. Again, uncomfortable, but not unbearable. Now, here's the thing. Once it got to the point where it was consistent and then it became annoying, still uncomfortable, but not unbearable. It was just annoying at this point. I got up whatever morning that was, called, made an appointment, see if he could work me in. So here's the thing with the chiropractor. Again, I've gone for years, off and on. So I knew what it was. Get there, go in, they do all the pre-stuff. Doctor comes in, he checks to see, which side is out of line. Lay on your left side, boom, boom, makes that adjustment. Turn on your right side, boom, boom, makes that adjustment. Checks again. He's like, get up, walk around. You lay back down. He adjusts a different way. Boom, boom. Get back up, walk around. And when I tell you, once the adjustment is done, now this may have taken 5 minutes or so, if that long, it's immediate. Like the pain immediately goes away. My discomfort immediately goes away. I know this. I've gone several times, but I put it off and I put it off and I put it off. Now, getting an alignment, if anybody's gone to the chiropractor, getting an adjustment, depending on what it is, it can be a little uncomfortable or more uncomfortable or awkward because of how they have to make the adjustment depending on where it is. So, like I said, since I've gone so many times before, I know what he does to get me back in line. And it's awkward. And sometimes it is not painful, but just awkward and uncomfortable, even more so than this uncomfortable pain that I had been experiencing. So I'd usually put it off a lot longer than I should, even knowing that once he makes the adjustment, immediately the pain goes away. Like literally, it doesn't take long to immediately. As soon as he gets it, I automatically feel it. So why do I wait so long to go? Why do I keep why would I keep putting it off? Because the pain, it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't unbearable. And we do that a lot in our lives. We stay in situations, we stay in relationships that uncomfortable, but because it's either familiar or we don't know what the other side is. In this instance, I know what the getting the adjustment feels like. I know what it feels like. So it wasn't like something that I needed to be afraid of, but I still put it off. Like most things we need to do to better ourselves, to do better, we already know. We already know we need to exercise. We already know we need to eat right. We already know we need to take a bath. We already know we need to go back to school. We already know, like all of these things. It's not like we don't already know. But it's because where we are is just uncomfortable, but it's not unbearable. So we allow ourselves to stay in those positions, situations, relationships, and we already know what adjustment we need to make, where we need to go to get back in alignment. So don't stay in an uncomfortable position just because it's not that bad. I know we've all said that before. I mean, it's okay. It's not that bad. Should it be bad at all? Like, you're just thinking about it. Why do we say that? I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, that's not good enough. That's not good enough for you. It's not good enough for me. And we shouldn't do that to ourselves. So think about if you're in a situation that's uncomfortable, that's been uncomfortable, but it's not that bad. Yeah. Let's make some adjustments and get back in line. Because 9 times out of 10, I will guarantee you, you already know what you need to do. It's just hadn't become unbearable. Don't wait till it gets to that point. You can change it now. Just my thoughts for this Wednesday. And as always, if nobody has told you that they loved you today, guess what? I love you. I love you. I love you. Guys, be a great day, and I will chat with you guys again next week.